Hi everybody, it's Joy Packard. It is Thursday and we are back from our Corpus Christi getaway. We went away for a few days and met my sister there, and it was so fun. And I love doing what I love to do. And I place a high priority on that in my life. I think that when we find something that we really love to do, and we go and do it, then it's an awesome thing. And one of the things that came to mind today when I was driving, I just wanted to stop and share my thoughts with you. And I talk about this quite a bit, in the fact of having a lot of things that we have to get done. And it's basically, and I was talking to one of my children about this the other day, whenever we have so much to do and we write it all down, or we have it all in front of us, then we get so overwhelmed that we just don't do anything. And so one of the things that I use in my own life and that I wanted to share with you is doing things in chunks. For example, if you have a long list of things that are you have like this, and you can segment them off into small little chunks that you can get done, whether it's through a to-do list, or if you can write it down on however you take care of your notes or whatever you're trying to get done. It can really help you. And I always go back to my marathon example, and that is in the fact of, if you're going to be running a race and you know that you're going to have to run 26 miles, and this is how I ran my race, and you take things mile by mile, and every mile is an accomplishment. And so you move to the next mile, you move to the next mile until you get to the 26 miles. And then that's how I do my life with as many things that I have going on. And one of the other things that I want to share with you in helping you accomplish that is to set some time, a commitment down. Like maybe there's a commitment that you want to get done, and you feel like, okay, I have all this stuff that's going on in the day, but if I know that if I can chunk out some time, let's just say that you want to get your workout in for a day, and you say, I'm going to just do 20 minutes. So you chunk out your 20 minutes. And then let's just say that you want to work on your business, and there's certain things that you want to get done that you want to chunk out. So you say, okay, I'm going to set aside 15 minutes for this one particular task. One of the things that's really cool that a lot of people use, and I use sometimes as well, is one of those timers. Either you can have a timer on your phone or something that's on the computer that will buzz off. Basically you just say, you know what, everything is on do not disturb mode, and I'm going to sit in my office or sit at the beach or wherever you are. Lost you there for a minute. I'm going to chunk out for this particular task. And so that's how you can get things done, is by doing that and setting out some time of undivided attention, small little chunks that you can get done of time. It works. It's really awesome. Even if you just say, I'm going to spend 5 minutes brainstorming some Amazon ideas on private label, or I'm going to spend 5 minutes writing in my journal, which I have a 5-minute journal, which I've talked about before. And so I think that as you do these kind of things, then it just helps you. And before you know it, you're like, wow, now I'm running more than a mile. I'm running 5 miles and now 10 miles. And in my business, I wrote that email sequence. I wrote the very first email. So it was just something that was on my mind that I wanted to share with you, because it helps me, and I'm sure it can help you as well. If you guys, have a journal, like I say, or something that you have to write down your goals, you write it out. Do the worry chart that we talked about. Write down all the things that you're worrying about and chunk those out even. Chunk those out in different categories: emotional, spiritual, physical, business, relationships. And then and that sounds like a lot of stuff all at once. But if you can take each category and say, okay, in this business category, I'm going to take 2 or 3 things that I'm going to do. How about just one thing? Those of you who just want to work on one thing and say, for 5 minutes, I'm going to work on my business. For 10 minutes, I'm going to work on reading my scriptures and do the spiritual side. And for this many minutes, I'm going to work on this. And guess what? Even if the whole day goes by, you accomplished something because you chunked it out. You chunked it out into small little pieces. And it's so exciting at the end of the day to look at the progress that you made. And those little 5 minutes of undivided attention works. So if you have to lock yourself in a closet, my closet is my closet is awesome because it's really big and I can go in there. So anyway, it's just something that I thought that could help you. I'd love to hear what you do as well. You can post in the comments below. Those of you, before I leave, who would love to live subscribe, above there's a live subscribe button. We can chat and we can talk about a lot of different things when we have these, and we'll notify you when we go live. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I had, like I say, a wonderful time at the beach. It's my therapy. Again, I carved out time to do that. You can carve out time to do whatever you love as well and get it done. So, always have to talk about the weather. 91 degrees here in Houston. I love where I live. I love the sun. I think it just makes me happy. So, the quote that I have on my wall today, and I will end with that, and that is to do one thing today that makes you happy. Whether it's going and getting your favorite drink, or going and for 5 minutes and sitting by your pool and meditating, or whatever you like to do, but do one thing that makes you happy. And I think that I saw that in a Chick-fil-A bathroom yesterday as we're coming home from Corpus Christi, and I had to go back in and take a picture of it because, can you imagine, you know, those of you who say that, you know, I'm just not happy, I can't be happy or whatever. If you're doing one thing for yourself that makes you happy, then you're happy. And again, we're going back to chunking and doing those things. All right, I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.